Okay, so that's the last of my copper. We're gonna have to go out mining. How's iron more plentiful than copper? Well, that actually makes sense if you're not used to, like, RuneScape levels of whatever. Anyway, yeah, it looks like this is way more effective. Because we're getting some pretty hefty stat ups with this new gear. Wow, yeah, we just got, like, 7 strength? Very worth it. Okay. And we need one more set here. Okay, so what did you need? Melee attack over 19, foreign blade. Oh, I might actually be able to make that. Which one's the foreign blade again? This one. That's easy enough to make. Oh, active skill, double hit. Ooh, might actually be worth training in that skill. Okay, was that good enough? Nope. I'll keep making those foreign blades. They're not a bad money maker, so we might as well make a number of them along the way. Okay. Did we make one? Yep. Okay, so that makes me a little bit of cash. Kind of pays for the next while. So 3 ice elements, iron helmets. Oh, is it just ice element? Oh, but we need more ice essence. Am I totally out of the resources for that? I'm getting there. Ooh, that's a problem. Can he actually fight the rat soldier yet? Nope. Rat soldier's still beyond what I have available. Okay. What then? Because I can do a little bit of, well, I could. Let's open this up. Let's sell everything. Okay, so that'll make me a fair bit of dosh. What I'm thinking is, we've got quite the team looking here. We got Mark, Detail. So we've got the, like, shield and stuff. Oh, but we don't have any money for it anyway. Once I can get some more ice essence, probably... Oh, I guess we could look into fire essence and stuff. Sure. Let's do details. Let's take off his shield and his helmet. At the very least. Okay, so let's... Oh, it only lets me do... It won't let me... These are too high class, so we're not gonna have any luck there. Okay. I was hoping that we'd be able to enchant him for some fire resist, but it doesn't look like we get the chance for that. Alright, what else do we have? Let's see, Ice for Monster, he's mastered that. Ice Resistance he's working on. First Aid he's mastered. Anti-Poison, no. I guess I'll do that. Let's try Ice again. Because we can probably use it. Come on! Okay. Well, at least Gao seems to be doing okay. Might not be a bad idea to... Yeah, it really might not be a bad idea to... I think I need to get him some dex. Because it feels like Gao is doing better because he's got better accuracy and speed. Whereas this guy's dex is like 5. Pull out. Oh, he's not. Oh, he's gonna live. Kind of a miracle in a way. But yeah, his stats are a lot more balanced and not crappy. Let's see. Well, I guess the easiest way to get that is one of these dex increase level 1, 1, 1. Okay, so what's this? Wound punch. Definitive hit. Do we have a sword? What about this one? That's strength increase. They're all strength increase. I was hoping we'd be able to get an easier dex increase along the way. So do we want steel? Do we want wound punch? Okay, well, I guess I'll just get evil knuckles for the time being. Let's see, storage is empty. Okay, so... I like the pure sword. Anti-poison's not so great, though. This does less damage, but what we can do with this... Actually, you know what? We're gonna keep Wound Punch for the time being. Let's get rid of Shield Wall in favor of Wound Punch. I'm just gonna send him out a bunch of times to get just Dexterity. Okay. Yeah, I mean, really, it just feels like keep doing what we've been doing, even though it's kind of lame. Like, I want to do the newer equipment, but grinding for stats seems to be the smartest thing right now. As silly as that sounds. Oh, what's this? Heat gloves. Forever debut. Huh. That's neat. Unfortunately, we gotta find some chili, so that's not so useful. Okay, so what can we produce? Oak sticks and copper ingots are a little bit too rare, I think. Like, we're getting a little bit of copper here and there, but for the most part, I'm just burning through the resources that I already have. If you want to train Dex, you could have him making sticks for a while. That's actually a good point. Okay, part of the reason why I didn't want to do that was because... lazy. Oh, that's expensive. Here. Yeah, that is actually the other option. Let's see what happens when he finishes this, because if I can train his Dex by giving him weapons, I'd almost prefer that. Okay, so let's see, how much Dex did he get? He got 4 Dex, that's not bad. Okay, well, for the time being, let's have Joker rest. Let's drag you over here. You, my good sir, are going to make the most amount of wooden sticks you can possibly make. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to, like, pre-order some of these. But yeah, that should actually net him a fair amount of stats, and we'll just let Gao keep fighting. I want to use her, but she's got really high, like, int and vitality. Well, I guess what we could... I just don't have a good use for her. I guess, really. That's the biggest issue. Okay, just keep making those sticks. We really need to get up to 10,000 gold here. Alright, so we have a King's Pure Sword. I'm just gonna sell it. Let's make a bunch of iron. Seeing as we can get iron, I might as well just sell those, sell more and more axes. Because again, axes are stupid easy to make. Well, his dex is going up really quick. Yeah, looks like putting him on the crafting table is the right thing to do. Let's see. Would we wanna... It might not be a bad idea to invest in, like, the Traveler's or whatever. The Traveler's equipment. Because currently she's got the Traveler's hat. I just want to figure out how I can make Mage's equipment. Attack over 15 Evil Knuckles. Can we... make some of those? I mean, Evil Knuckles are just about as, viable. Knight's Evil Knuckles. Oh. That'll at least sustain us for a little while. Yay! And yeah, if Gao just keeps fighting things out here, he should be able to come back with whatever. Okay, more sticks. And I'll figure out what to do with her. Either that or I'll just retire her for the time being. It doesn't even seem like she's got any good quests. Soft leather, turn into a monster. Oh, wants an iron helmet. Though that's skill slot, so that's not super useful. Because there's no crafting skills that I've run into. It seems like it's all combat related. So really the only guy that matters as far as like skills and stuff goes is the guy that's out and about. Or not the guy that's out and about, the other guy. Whatever. Oh, what did I do that for? You keep training your stats, boy. And we'll just keep making the most basic of equipment. Let's see, how's his dex is already up to 24. Yeah, so I guess if we want to train them in a stat, I just alternate them onto a thing. Let's see, there's a helmet for Izomon. Yeah, I'm aware. I haven't really looked into it though, at least not too much. I'm mostly interested in getting survivability up first and stat training. We'll mess around with stuff like Eyes on Mine a little bit more once we've kind of gotten the basic details down. Okay, I guess while we're doing that, I could make pure swords. No, we don't want to make pure swords. We might as well make several soldier swords. We could use the copper for other things, but the money would be appreciated. These are two-handers. We've got sacrifice hit attached. Yeah, the other thing we could do is get bone breaker. Yeah, but they're not worth it. It'd be better to make the cheaper iron axes and not bankrupt our stock of certain things. Let's see. But yeah, you're totally right. They do actually gain a lot of stats on crafting tables. I hadn't quite recognized that. Though it seems like there might be a bit of a max. Like, I think they cap out at 50. Ish, or at least it slows down after a point. So maybe once we get onto the more complicated stuff, their stats will go up. Well, I guess we'll find out if this guy's stats ever get past 50. I might as well make a firestone in here. I wonder if there's a way to get them to go even faster. Probably just by leveling it up. Probably make some wind essence too, though I haven't really bothered too much. Let's see, what's your dex up to yet? 28. Okay. Let's see. So his health is 124. That's part of the reason why this guy is able to do more. It's because his HP is not garbage. Unfortunately, the only way you can raise HP is in combat. Let's see. So yeah, just keep working this, at least for a little while. I'll probably switch it up in a bit. Maybe? I'll figure it out. Okay, so we've made those. Back to making axes. Yeah, that auto build will be nice, because then I can just automate like half of what we do. Okay, do we have a random quest? No. A little bit before that. So 3 ice element iron helmets. We're gonna need to wait on that one. 20 soldiers armor, that's too much. Cactus thorn. We might be able to get that. Ooh, fire element traveler's shirt. Oh, but a traveler's shirt requires high herbs. And we're kind of bad. We don't have a whole lot of luck at getting traveler's shirts. Is it worth going for the sticks? We could make Lucille. Ridicule. Eh. It's got its benefits, but they're minor. Okay, I wanted to take a look at this. Chops one more time when chopping down trees. Oh, shit. Yeah, let's make 2 handsaws. We might as well get the extra lumber when we go by. Okay. I just realized it says Gao mission success. Staff attribute reached 50 points, so his strength's nice and high. What do we want to do? Do we send him out on harder stuff yet? Or do we just kind of keep going? Let's just keep going for at least a little while. Because his dexterity is... It's getting there. It's not quite there yet, but it's getting there. Unfortunately, he's a little bit expensive to run, but that's hardly an issue. Oh. Strength stockpile. That's not super helpful. I don't remember it having that skill earlier. I think they've been updating this game. I haven't exactly been paying attention. Yeah, stat training from crafting slows down around 30. I think it's, I think it's more the point that, I think it's more the point that, wooden sticks after a certain point probably aren't getting him as many, stat points. So you can probably drag your way up slowly with wooden sticks. But then after that point, you're going to want to switch up to, like, oak sticks, for example. You know, the higher tier the material, the more EXP you get from it. Or, it might actually be, like, a percentage chance. It'd be nice to see if there's, like, a little meter or something like that. I'd almost prefer that. But, anyway. We're getting to the point where we can probably go back out and start fighting things. Gao's doing a lot of damage, and both of them are going to have decently high dex. Let's see. So let's have you just make more axes. At some point, I might actually, Shanghai, like, Hope, for example, ish? Okay, Wage is, 5 attributes. So one thing I could always do is have Hope go in and fight and just not level her dex at all. I don't know if that would be a good idea, but what I could do is just go on pure, like, strength, for example. Well, we'll find out. I'm just gonna keep, working this for a bit. What's his dex up to? It's 36. We could probably go out adventuring now. Fairly freely. Okay, so what we do want to do is... let's take his sword off. Oh, no. We don't want to take his sword off. Can I make any more of these? No. I guess let's make some foreign swords. They're just about as cheap to make as the axes. But the reason why we want to get a foreign blade as opposed to the pure sword's better, but double hit is an amazingly good skill. Especially if we have decently high accuracy. I'd love to get that on both of the characters. Okay. So let's see. So we've got Legend Foreign Blade, Inferior, Legend, Inferior. Okay, so let's get an Ice Element 1. Hopefully it doesn't bungle it up. Okay, so we have Inferior, and Legend, and Legend. Okay, let's do this one. Do Fire Element. I'll probably switch them around and stuff like that. Let's see, mainly I just want to get some enchanted weapons in my guys' hand. Cremating Legend Foreign. Okay. So let's bring him back. We've probably got enough base resources here. Detail. So instead of the King's Pure Sword, let's give him, that. Do we have a shield? Oh, no, we do have a shield, it's just not a good one. But we want to get double hit. Yeah, we want double hit over the other one. Okay. And Mark, I think I'm going to keep with the Evil Knuckles for at least a little while. Let's take him off for a second. Just so we can get... Bring him over here. I'll go with the Frozen Legend just so we can work on double hit. Okay, there we go. And let's send him out. Admittedly, that's going to be back to strength training, but getting double hit is, probably the better setup. Do we have anything here? Yes. Over 24 Iron Axe. That didn't even take any work. Okay. Life is good. So, while we're here, let's sell all of the Frozen Blades. Okay, cool. So we still do have... oh, right, we do have one of those. Of course, so we have 2 Grandmasters Iron Axes. I don't really have a use for those. We're up to a little over 5,000 gold. Let's try Wind Element on the King's Pure Sword. That way it works on both. And I don't think I'm going to upgrade the... well, no, we want to upgrade the Evil Knuckles. Do you want to do Earth Element? Sure, let's do Earth Element. Worst comes to worst, we just sell what we got. It does look like these guys are chewing through a fair bit faster. Not quite fast enough, but we're getting there. Let's see, have we learned anything new? No. I'll keep doing, like, ice and stuff like that. Alright, let's get going. Okay, so these guys are still training for at least a little while. I was tempted to train them in, oh, yeah. We want to train them in double hit first, before we go too far. So let's just keep having these guys restart. Yeah, he's gaining a lot of strength and HP from this, both of which are stats that he desperately needs. HP more than anything else. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep running this. That'll be good. Let's see. So you... how are we looking on iron? It's okay. We're gonna need more of it. And he's done. I'm just gonna have them keep doing that. We're still, I'm just gonna have them keep doing, basic actions. What I want to do is get the auto-craft, skill. If we can get that, we can actually start, getting through things rather quickly. Actually, note to self. Oh, I sold all of the iron. I might actually have enough, ice. No, we don't. We don't have enough ice essence. Alright, that's fine. Let's just keep making these. Yeah, we don't want to use any of our copper ore, but yeah, what I want to do is I want to go down to boss skills and get auto work. Automatic production and automatic equip adventure assist items. I hope that would let me make, iron bars pretty much automatically, because that would save me so much time in the long run. And so that's what our current obsession's going to be. Just keep making iron. Halfway attempting, actually, this guy gets vitality, right? Could work if I actually got a second forge. The problem is it's going to set me back some amount of money. So I don't want to do that either. You know what? I'm going to have her rest for the time being, just because there's no reason why I should even have her sitting around. And I'll probably move him up a horse or something. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, right. Jester, where are you? Gonna bring him back to work. Because we're not getting as much, we're not getting much of a reason to do, dex grinding on the other guy. At least not for the time being. Let's see. I forgot the saws. You're right, I did! I'll give them saws. Momentarily. I totally forgot. Okay, so we've got these... Failure legend. Oh, wow, that's garbage. This is, let's sell it, I can make another one. So let's sell every axe. Whoa! That pure sword is amazing! That does a lot of damage. So yeah, that's one route to not doing terribly here. Okay, so let's see. We don't have any more earth, so I guess let's just do wind essence for the time being. I'll have to do something else for some of the... Oh, wait, no. Oh, shit, I just enchanted an inferior evil... Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright, so we got Legend Evil Knuckles. Yeah, I did that wrong. Let's... make some of these. At least we're getting a decent amount of ore, but I accidentally started producing a weapon. An inferior enchanted weapon. I'm dumb. Let's see, where is it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, so it does no damage, but it does a fair amount of wind attack. That is, that's an embarrassment. Alright, well, let's go back to axes for the time being. You're done. Back to iron. Reward, restart, reward, restart. We're doing okay. Money's looking good. You keep making sticks. Never stop making sticks. Okay, so I can't do light element. I'm gonna try earth again. Fix the music, it's too happy. No! Happiness is exactly what we need. Today is a good day. The Switch is coming out. Breath of the Wild looks amazing. We'll figure it out. Okay, so hopefully we'll make, at least one decent piece of Knuckles from that. Okay, we definitely need that. Auto work ASAP. We're getting there. We're so close. Alright, so which one of these is better? I guess they're both okay. So yeah, we have the Typhoon King's Pure Sword. I'll be keeping that for a while. Has been sterilized repeatedly. Huh. Funny. Okay. So let's see. Do we have anything here? Fire Element Magic Defense 3. Magic, leather armor. Can I even make leather armor? Oh, leather armor's on you. The answer is, well, we can make leather armor. Question is, can I enchant it? I'm not sure. But we should be able to make the money. Okay. Fire, fire, fire. Well, unless he bungles it, we're fine. I mean, worst comes to worst, we just sell it anyway. Cremating, I assume that's okay. Perfect. 500 gold. Yeah, we want these sub-quests. Whenever they show up, Because the more of those we can get... Oh, what'd you get your ass kicked by? Ah, one of those guys. You did a fair amount of damage to it. And you got the stats. Just a little bit more. And honestly, like at this point, one failure is not going to set me back too far. Once we go back to those new regions, that's where things are going to get a little bit dicier. But that'll be work for another day. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to look into seeing if there's like a way to reduce staff stats or something like that. Because I'd love to get rid of Lisa's stats and make her into a proper worker. I keep forgetting about the saws. Ah! Alright, whatever. We'll be done with this shortly. Just, I'd say remind me, but I'm totally just gonna bypass the point where it would matter. Alright. Are we gonna have enough? Not actually making nearly as many axes as you'd think I'm making. Then again, the wages are starting to get kind of expensive. At least we're still able to produce quite the volume of things. Like, what's the trade-off here? I guess it's not so bad, because she's creating iron axes that are worth a lot more. What is this, anyway? Oh, that's honey. Okay. Alright, so we want to go, both of you guys, assist item. Okay, so yeah, assist items are saws. Nice. Okay, and good luck. Yeah, the adventurers need a saw. Got it this time, I was paying attention. Knew what I was doing. Mostly. Yeah, maybe I should actually go for that helmet for the helmet that actually increases the amount of mines that I run into. That'd probably be nice. Yeah, we're still getting stats from these. Just very, very slowly. I don't think I'm gonna enchant any of these, though. But yes. How much do these axes sell for? Like 100 each. We're getting there. We really are. Just time consuming. Okay, so we're actually out of resources. Iron for the time being. So these guys had better start ponying up the good stuff. I like this remix. Oh, I wonder if these guys have learned double strike yet. You know what? I can go to I can look while we're here. Detail. Double hit. He's like halfway. There you are. Eyes for monster, mastered, ice resist, and he'll have double hit shortly. So I can switch him back to wound punch. Alright. And he's mastered double hit. Okay, cool. So we can get him that that punching dagger for the time being. It's kind of neat, actually, that you're not ever de-incentivized of going back to the original areas. It's just slower. Okay, so I could make a couple of bone breakers. No, we don't want to make... We don't want to make any bone breakers. We'd be better off keeping the copper ore for my own equipment and stuff. And we also probably want to do a quest, get new staff, because we have Lisa. Once we start doing casting stuff, it's not a big deal. But yeah, if I can get my hands on one more staff member keyed for fighting, either that or we just keep Lisa going. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Lisa, work. Okay, so here's the thing about Lisa. She's got the stone sword, strength increase. We don't want that. Okay, oh, the axes are vitality increase. So we're gonna want that. Even if it doesn't get her any new skills, that's fine. I don't care. She's got the traveler's hat and there's nothing. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have her go out. Oh, actually, come to think of it. Oh, Gown mission failed. Probably thought, yeah, the rat boss. Let's see. One of these guys is an HP increase. There's the iron helmet. That's strength increase. Vitality, dex. Oh, you? No. You? HP increase level 1. Okay, so let's just get her an iron shield. Is there a weapon that increases her HP? Oh, sharpened branch. Alright. Let's see. So yeah, what we're gonna do is, I'm just gonna train her for other stats. So we got the legendary sharpened branch. It's not great, but it gives her HP. So this will give us intelligence, HP, and vitality. Those are stats that we can use. So instead of, oh, you can see the little training meters beneath them. Yeah, instead of wasting our time on stats that she can't do, this will waste time on stats that she can. Oh, crap. Didn't notice that he was fighting a mimic. Happens. I mean, it cost me a little bit of money. But yeah, this way we should be able to get some more useful bits. Okay, so he's mastered double hit now. So that means Gao Gao's probably in a good position for going out and fighting things. So let's equip the Typhoon Sword. So we get immune to strength down. Still working on that. Inferior military shield. We want to do that, but we can't. Pretty much can't replace any of these things. So he does wind damage. Let's try the Desert of Silence. That's probably Earth related. Okay, I don't think she can fight Death Caps. She might be able to. I think she can heal herself too, which is super helpful.